Okay, I'm going to do another project. I know. So I have just, these you buy at the hobby shops, craft shops. I was using them in my veggie garden to keep the other butterflies away. Stop them laying eggs and caterpillars. So what I'm going to do is I've got another heart, big one. It holds a fair bit. 1.5 litres. And I've got this inlay that I'm going to use. Okay, everybody confused? But I want to decorate these butterflies up. So I thought they looked a bit plain. So I've got these surf paints out. So I don't know how it's all going to go, but I've just, the black stayed on. Oh, that needs shaking up. Haven't used it. Oh, I'll throw the lid too. Alright. This took forever to get this down. Now I've got some finer ones there, they're not the surf paints, just so I can get in tiny little areas. So I just want to dress these butterflies up a bit. They look a bit ordinary. Well, that's what I thought. So I'm going to be doing this, which is going to take a while, as you can see. Alright, I'll come back in several hours. See you then. Okay, I've went over the blue with this big fat orange marker. They're really hard to work with because they're so big. They're made for doing surfboards, not butterflies. But I kind of really like it because it's given a motley effect. I wasn't keen on the colours that I'd used, and I thought, oh, I'll just give this a shot. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. You know, like they're $4 or something. So I'm just waiting for these to dry so I can finish them off. I've just done the back with yellow. Same on that one. I might go over it with the orange. And I can't do anything else with this orange one until it dries. So I'm just putting those aside over here. And I'm going to mix up some ResinCrete Resin Casting Powder. I'll be back in a minute. Okay. Casting powder. I've got 432 grams. This is holds 1.5 litres, which is 1500 mils. It is 5 centimetres deep, so 1 centimetre I need 300 mils. So then convert that by 1.8 to the grams for this resin casting powder. That one. I need 540 grams all up. So I need 108 grams of water, but I have added more. I've got nearly 150 mils in there because I've got a little bit of mucking around to do, and I don't want it to set on me really quickly. And I don't mind waiting a while. Oh, haven't had this one open before. Oh, I hate these childproof things. Now I've just added a bit of blue mica powder in here. Might add a little bit more yet. I think we'll add a touch more. Just says blue. I've got a feeling these come with some less resin stuff that I got. Well, I'm gonna get it. And now that shipping costs are so expensive, it's even getting harder to get some of these products. Right. And I better make sure this is open. Yep. It is. This is just a bit of sapphire blue. I'll show you in a minute what I'm going to do. I think I need stronger spoons. That bit of water over there, I don't think I need it. It's pretty runny. Okay, I think we're pretty good to go. Can't see any lumps in it. It's powder everywhere. In we go. I love the way everything just cleans up in soapy water. Okay. I think I should be using something a little bit skinnier. Maybe get something else. Oh my god, I must have 50 bloody tools I can use. I can't see one of them. Let's try this one. It's still a bit fat, but they're not dragging anymore. So it's starting to go off. Now what I don't know, if by doing it this way, if this is just going to run when I pull my resin in. We'll have to wait and see. Now, for this little thing, have I got any hair bubbles? I don't think so. You probably will now. So those bits that have flowed over just there, I'm hoping I can just push them off when this dries. In theory. Okay, I'm not going to play with it anymore. So we'll come back, see what happens. Be an interesting experiment. This is what I'm thinking. I've had about 5 goes at painting these butterflies, and every time I didn't like the colour or the way it looked, and so I changed it. So there's layers on layers. But what's happened with this one was I had put the sealer on it, which is a gloss sealer, and I don't think it's an acrylic somehow, because the colour's underneath. So I'd finished it, glossed it, and then I didn't like it. So I just went over it with some more textures, and I can see that they're cracking. So anyway, we'll see what happens. So let's put the butterflies there for now. I really like these two, the way they've turned out after 20 coats. Let's get this out. Oh, here we go. Oh, that come out easy. Oh, I think I need to wash it. Well, I really like that pattern on there. So, I'm thinking that I am not going to try colouring it or changing it. I think I'm just going to pour over it, like just clear. Because I kind of like it how it is. Alright, I think that's what I'll do. And then I'll do a layer, and I might kind of do this. So these will be up a little bit so you can see that flower pattern underneath, if that's making sense. So if I kind of do them up a little bit, and maybe this one here, something like that, because I really like that. And I'm thinking if I start colouring that and doing stuff to it, I'm just going to lose all that pattern that's in it, and I quite like it. So I think I need to mix up a bit of UV, and I'll come back to you. Right, onto this beautiful little baby here. I'm just going to pour some resin over it. Get my little silicone brush. A few bubbles. coming up. Oh, I've got heaps of bubbles coming up, not just a few. They definitely weren't in the resin before I poured it. I did actually have it in my vacuum chamber. How did you get in here? What a dog in here on me. I must have shut the door properly. I don't have the dogs in here when I'm pouring resin. Okay, I'll take care of these bubbles and get this dog out of here. Rightio. We'll come back to it. What I have here is it's a cheat sheet. I've got another one there. I'll just get that out of the road. We don't need that one. For this heart. So before I move on, if you just type out heart in the comments column, you can get this cheat sheet. So it shows you how to work out the depth. So when you're doing layers, like I have here, with the ResinCrete on the bottom and then the the epoxy over that, this sheet helps you work out how much you need. And has a picture down here where I've used the resin casting powder. So these all work to this sheet. Okay, so just type heart and I will send you a link to this sheet so you can print it out and it shows you how to work everything out. Okay. Okay, what I've decided here with this is I thought what I would do is another layer of epoxy, and I've marked 2 little spots on the back of this. Now the blue has out of the the casting powder has stained this, so I don't know if it's going to come out on the next layer or not, but I'm not overly worried. I have washed it and it didn't come off, so I've got little dirty bits on it. So what I'm going to do is do another layer, and so I know where this is, I'm going to put it in like that. Okay, and then I have hiding over here is I've just got some mica powders out, and I'm going to lightly brush the inside. I don't want it dark. I just want it nice and light. I just want to be able to still see through it, in theory. We'll see how we go. I'm just going to put those aside, and using my cheat sheet to do another centimetre in height up here, I need 300 mils, which isn't very much. Okay, so I'm going to mix up another 300 mils and put this inlay in it. So I'll be back in a minute when I've got it mixed up. Right, the resin I'm about to mix up is this Artco, the artist resin. I buy this out of Harry and Wilma. And I just happened to be on Amazon today looking at some Let's Resin products, and I realised they both sell the same product. So I haven't looked up the prices to see what the price difference is, but it might be worthwhile your effort, like when you're buying your resin, because it's so expensive, this resin, to check out the price difference between Let's Resin, and it'll depend on what country you're in as well. So if you're in America, the Let's Resin, I would imagine, would be cheaper. So just a thought there, guys. Okay, I've got my resin all mixed up and we're ready to go. So I'm just going to tip this in. Oh, have I got a mark in there? Let me stop for a minute. I got it. I just want to check that these butterflies are not going to be outside. No, they're looking good, I hope. Or I'll be going to plan B. Not sure what that is though. God, that phone of mine is so annoying. Never stops bleeping, but it's the only way I can do my shorts. I've tried to do them off this camera that I'm on, and they're just not very good. Just get rid of that. Just give that a clean. Get rid of that. Wipe me paws. Okay. Oh, now my cameras. This is so annoying trying to operate two things at the same time. Come on, play the game. It keeps moving. And it's got to be on 9/16 to try and do this. Okay, alright, it's running too. So I'm just going to stand up, and I've got a bubble straight off the bat. Get out of there. And I've got to line this up. And I don't want bubbles. I might have a little bit too much resin in there, I'm thinking, because it's wanting to float. I don't want it to float. I want it to stay where it is. Should I take a bit out? That's what I'm thinking. Okay, I'll be back. Okay, we're back to this little baby with... I've come over without my little thing, hang on. Alright, let's pop this out. Now, can I see the shadow of the other one under it? Yes, you can. So, we've got lots of bubbles, but you know, you get that, these big jobs. Now, what I've done, so this butterfly sits down, but these two didn't. They were too high. So, I have broken it, and then UV resin here on there. Okay, so I'm going to do the same. I'll just show you what I did with this one. Just got to put it back together where it sits, like that. Touch of UV. This is just taking the bend out of it, because I didn't want the wings poking out, because it's plastic. They would just break. Little dabble, do you? So I'm just getting that strong enough to move it. I'm just going to stick it under my light while we do the rest of it. Okay, just move it over here to the road. And it's doing its thing. So, now what I want to do here, I don't know if this is going to work or not. You know what I'm like. Oh, put the lid on that. Get on. Right. So I just want the tiniest little bit of grey in the centre. I want to be able to still see through it, but I just want to highlight some of these little pretty bits, in theory. So I'm just doing a little dab around there. I've really got to get some more of these things. I need a trip to the, to our cheap shop. Right, now, which one am I going to use? I've got two of these out. That's a lot darker. I think I'll go with the lighter one. I'm just going to go around all of it like this, with nothing too much, just light. So I'll continue on. I think you can see what I'm doing here. Now, I don't think you need to watch me go all the way around here. It'd be a bit boring. Like watching paint dry. Okay, you can see what I'm doing? I'll show you so you can see as well. So you can see it's just pale. It's nothing heavy. I had this on my heat mat last night. And I forgot to turn it off. It's still warm. I've got a sick dog and I got a bit sidetracked. Where's my paper towel? Okay, I'll just keep doing this. You don't need to listen to me gibber on. Right, it's all done. I'll just take these out and show you. I've just got a bit of E600 here. So what are you thinking? Yeah, it looks pretty good. So I don't know exactly what's going to happen, but if it's going to show through or not when I pour, or if I'm going to lose all the pattern in it, I don't know. There's nothing like a few experiments to find out. Now, I've got to work out where this is sitting. I think I need a new tube. Oh, come on. Hope I can get enough out of this for this job. Don't want the wings quite on the edge. That's sticking. Find out in a minute. Move off the edge a bit. I don't think it's holding real well. Now this one I'm going to have to put in here. So, I'll get it something a bit thicker, I think. Someone shout me on YouTube. Look at this poor thing. Oh my God. Let's try this one. My poor little dog, she had breast cancer and had 2 breasts removed. This was, I don't know, 18 months or so ago. Anyway, she's been limping and I found a lump on her shoulder. Took her to the vets and the cancer's back. Big time. And it's a really aggressive cancer. Oh, come on. I can't put UV in here, so it won't shine through. She's the quiet dog. Not that other one that yaps all the time that runs around stupid. Molly, this is Maggie. She's really super quiet, super timid. Just a really adorable little nature dog. And that is not sticking. Okay. Did these stick? Not very well. They're there, maybe they mightn't float. There's glue there, but it's not holding. Get a bit more out of this. Come on. Yeah. So where she's got this cancer, it's inoperable. I can't well, they could, but men's taken her leg and her shoulder. And talking to the vets, have done that operation before, and then the dogs have passed away in 3 weeks anyway. So I'm not going to put her through that. So when I've finished these projects that I've got on the go now, I'm going to make her something really nice. Yep, they're not. Okay, I'm just going to leave that for a minute and mix up some resin. I'll just work out how many centimetres I've got left. Two centimetres, and that's right to the very top, so I probably don't need to go quite that high. Let me a little notepad go. Don't forget to get your cheat sheet. Your sheet. Sheet. Oh my god. Haven't even had a beer. Since I've stopped smoking, I haven't been drinking. 2 centimetres I need. Where have I put all my stuff? Anyway, I'm just going to let them dry and I'll be back. Because I'm really kind of liking this. We'll see how it goes. Okay, so I've mixed up some Barnes Mega Pour. But it's looking a bit cloudy. I hope it comes clear. So normally what I would do is pour the 2 pots and sit them in some warm water for a while. But it's really hot. I think it's because it's so humid here today. I'm hoping it comes clear, or I'm going to really cry. Okay, so I'm going to pour really slowly. So I want it to run underneath the butterflies, hopefully. If anybody knows where I can get a remote control from a phone, please tell me. You know, one that I can sit here and press the button, record now. Oh, Oh, I took one of the gloves off because it was all had resin on it. I've realised I just haven't put one back on. That's not a good move. Give me a sec. That's what happens when you're not focusing on your job. You're trying to set up phones and cameras and... Back to Maggie. There is chemotherapy for dogs. I really don't want to have to put it through that because this is too aggressive. There's cancer and it's super expensive that I don't have the money for. But like, I would find the money. I don't care what I would have to sell if I thought it was going to help her. But I've spoken to the vets and no. So she's on steroids. She might be able to do some weightlifting when she's finished. Just kidding. She won't be doing that. So she's been on them for a few days now. She doesn't seem to be in pain, which is good because I couldn't watch my dog go through pain. Sorry, just so I could have something for myself. That's not going to happen. And when it comes to that day that I have to do that and take it to the vets for her last day, I'm going to get my son to take me because there's no way I'm going to cope. I shouldn't probably be all telling you all of this. I just felt like I had to tell someone, even though there's no one here. Okay. So instead of doing the full 2 centimetres, I worked out what I needed for 1.8 centimetres. And look how perfect that is, besides the bubbles that are in there. Which I'll let a few more come up first. Then I'll zap them. Oh. Just clean this off. I'm just letting them come up for a minute because they'll be coming up from underneath the butterflies. Oh, and I'm also looking for a microphone that'll fit to my Canon camera as well. So I have a bad habit of putting my head down and mumbling, so I can get a bit better of a speaker thing happening. So I need to come back in a little while and check this again because I can see little bits and pieces coming up in there. I think it's the gold off the flower actually. Just a few little bits come floating off. Obviously didn't clean it off enough. I don't know if I'll get them all. The bubble. Or if I just leave the little bits of gold there. There's not much. Anyway, I'm just going to let it keep floating to the top for now. I'm just going to run around the edge of the bubbles. This is just a little silicone stick. I don't know, I bought a few of them with that stirrer that I got there. Right. I hate those little bubbles on the edges. Sometimes you don't get any, another time you've got like 50 of them. Okay guys, you don't need to listen to me prattle on. Okay, time to get this little baby out of the mould. I should have put a bit of, it shouldn't be too hard to get out, but just a little bit of, just to break the seal. We've got it coming. Got it. Oh, now the paper towel, just have to open some. There's some weight in this thing. So, I don't know how well you can see into there, but the shadow of where I've done that 3D type, I don't know if you can see in through there either, but it looks awesome. So you can kind of see that it looks like it's floating, and it's got the butterflies on top. I've got a little bit of sanding to do, as usual. And I don't know if I want to turn this into a night light or not. I've got a couple of different type ones here. That needs batteries, of course. But this was in the packet with it. It's got a remote with it as well. So it looks like I can plug it in here and just run it off a UBS for now. And then has it got it on and off? Oh yes, definitely. Are you guys all blind? So I don't know. Oh, it turns. Well, that's a handy little thing. Look at that. I don't know, but there's the box. Well, I'm kind of keen on that. And it's changing colour. Oh yeah. So I'll just turn it off for a second. Just so you can see again. The back is beautiful and smooth. That's just gorgeous, the back of it. I will have to seal it, of course. But it feels lovely. And you can, some of the resin has seeped in, but I'll seal the back. I'll sand this up, but that should be just awesome. I think a lot of weight in it. I'm guessing I'll put minimum 120, maybe $150 on this. Just depends. We've got Mother's Day coming up shortly in May. We've got Easter coming up. I don't know if it's kind of sell as an Easter gift. I don't know, but I'll be definitely taking it to the markets this weekend. And just speaking of markets, if anybody seen the little where I made, these are coming up, this video is coming up shortly, where I made, I think I called them car diffusers. They're more like car air fresheners, and these are ones for the home. So this video will be up shortly. The ones I made previously sold out, one market, job done, gone. So I've got to get those ready. Today's Friday, the market's Sunday, and I've got like 50 things on the go here. Anyway, thumbs up, people, and please write a comment. Don't forget to get your cheat sheet. Where have I put that? Somewhere. Yep, here. Don't forget to write heart or heart cheat sheet, whatever, in the comments, and then you can download this, print it out, save it. It'll be in a PDF format. Okay, thanks guys, bye.